I was bored today, so I made a funny Mimi character. A funny Mimi build. There it is. I hope you like Trigger. I hope you like being triggered, because this triggers. There are 3 stages of triggering in this setup. This is my old witch from the Crafting League event. We basically take Kinetic Bolt, use Cast on Crit to cast Voltaxic Burst. It's supported by Sacred Wisp support, Inspiration support, and then it triggers Detonate Dead of Scavenging for massive corpse explosion based on their life. And then, of course, we also trigger Commandment of Inferno. So we have triple trigger. It's just pure trigger. Could such a setup be viable? Here's what I have going. You know, the auras. And just to make it even more meme and outrageous, we do chill, we do shock, and we do ignite. Can it run a tier 16? That is the question. Can it run a, rare tier 16? Is it functional enough? Let's see how it feels. So as you can see, we don't use extra projectiles because there's no room on a 6-link. Basically just take advantage of the wisps also casting our Kinetic Bolt. Our regular Kinetic Bolt, not the fragmentation version, which was nerfed big time this week. Now what's nice is you get the Detonate Dead of Scavenging to activate once you get an enemy killed. And so you just start doing massive corpse explosions. I also have a little bit on my cluster. And we have a lot of physical damage added as Chaos Lightning. We only use one curse. It's actually just Assassin's Mark to try to get our crit up so that we're critting all the time. We want to crit all the time so that we cast Hex Blast all the time, which does Lightning and Chaos also. So it's a mixed damage type of build. And then, of course, we have Assassin's Mark, triggered by Mark on hit. That's the idea. Triple trigger, and then the meteors come down. Ta-da! Cool looking setup, right? Cool looking. We are CI and we take advantage of a lot of ES recharge rate, faster start of ES recharge rate. And so, incredibly tanky considering the, relative lack of damage output. You gotta get someone killed and then they just start exploding. We don't use Detonate Dead as a chain reaction because we want to just have massive damage on any corpse. Now you can imagine the problem with this setup, right? This setup has one big problem. What if you're single targeting without any corpses nearby? That's basically when the corpse collector from Affliction League would come in handy, where you could throw corpses down. They actually made a point of that, when Affliction came out. Uh-oh. Yep. Single target, little lacking. But can be done.
When I'm ready, I'm not
ready. Now the big question. How does it do on the boss? Well, let's see. With no corpses around, let's see how it goes. We can run essences, we can run legion, we can kill the boss, we can run the vowels, we can do it with or without corpses. It's just really fucking slow without corpses. But we can do it deathless on a tier 16. Cool looking setup, right? A little bit. Definitely tanky. I might convert it to something better. Something with a little less triggering. But it's Pride Month, everybody gets triggered. For one reason or another. So I figure let's do a full trigger build. See? It's tanky, right? In fact, it might be death resistant. Too thick to die, right? Harbingers don't leave a lot of corpses, though. It was not death resistant.